My name is Ashish and I'm leading the Fusion Fund team. And with us, we have Max, Grace, Yomvu, Michael, and Joshua. So we have been developing this product, and the goal of this product is to tell investors or people who are interested in knowing about which AI technologies are doing good right in current times by understanding the market research and understanding and collecting data from market different from different websites and different research papers and analyzing them and understanding like what are the main keywords that can we can present to the user from which they can understand. Yeah, these are the some of the signs of the summaries that can tell us, oh, this technology can do better in future and can give us idea about, yeah, this is something for future prospect into investing in certain things. So the basic implementation of this website, what we have done is like we have created web crawlers and summarization engines which can provide data to the user, which the users can review and make decisions based upon. And the best part about this website is that it's always like it's growing and it's scalable. Like you can always add more websites and more AI technologies to it, and the tool will automatically encapsulate them in and start giving your summaries about them. And also it triggers a weekly newsletter to the user where it picks few of the top three summaries about whatever the reviews have been found recently, and the top three summaries are sent to the user. And this thing is still under like this can always brushed up and can be optimized on based on like how it does it pick the best summary. Right now, what we have implemented is an Jakarta algorithm that looks at words that are present in the promising technologies and ranks the reviews. So the team has worked really hard. Like there have been people working on just the algorithms, there have been people working on the Django framework and on the front end as well. And they'll be going further and presenting you the project as well. So yeah, the team can go ahead and introduce yourself and present the project.
Yeah, thank you, Ashish. I'll present the. All right, can everyone see and hear me?
Yep.
As well as the presentation? Yep, okay. So welcome everyone to our demo for our group's what we're calling AI Wave Tech Tracker Dashboard for our AI Camp Guided Internship program. So our team for this project included Christopher and Jean Wu on the front end, and then myself being Michael, Joshua and Max on the back end, as well as our team lead and advisor Ashish, who summarized everything before. So today, me and Chris will be giving a brief overview and presentation of our product, and then the rest of the team will guide you through a demonstration of our actual project. So our initial design, the vision of the project from the outset was to create some sort of application that could track and summarize research publications from various AI research institutes for our client's Fusion Fund. So Fusion Fund is a capital investment firm focused on these types of AI-based startups and businesses. And our aim was to provide some sort of tool where information could be quickly collected, analyzed, summarized, and then distributed to interested parties, especially in the realm of AI. So in our first few meetings and weeks of work, our basic proof of concept idea was based on a web scraper that could scrape specific parts of articles based on our specifications. So we started with Wikipedia pages and then specific research labs. I believe we started with Stanford, and then we tested various parameters such as font size, keywords, text types, etc., to see if we could scrape specific things that we wanted. And then behind the scenes, our backend team worked to process this data in a way that would take information and either summarize or narrow the results to pieces of data or parts of an article that we wanted, that were interesting or important for a hypothetical client. And then meanwhile, our front end team worked on a dashboard to act as a place to visualize the final summaries. We have a picture on the slide of the various institutes that we decided to track. And then in addition to this, they created an email trigger so we could deliver a client selected organization's latest updates to their inboxes. And then all of this will be shown in our demonstration later. So with our client's focus on AI in mind, we selected several startups or research institutes from various companies and universities that had a strong focus on artificial intelligence and were renowned for their ability in the field. So a list of those can be found here. These organizations we chose as a sort of proof of concept, because in the end, we hope AI Wave can be able to take in any new companies, any new startups for a client sees fit in order to keep tabs on the latest updates from across the artificial intelligence landscape.
Ultimately, our hope and expectation with AI Wave is to have created an application that can both break down and distribute information from across the internet based on a client's interests and based on specific queries like keywords and phrases. It can also apply this principle to research papers, it can also collect from various research organizations based on concepts outlined by our clients. For example, taking AI-based papers from a specific research lab. In addition, our tool aims to be able to inform clients in an objective way based on their given parameters, in a way that is understandable, easy to navigate, and deliverable to a client's inbox. So what we learned, over the course of our project, we were able to engage with and advance our abilities in several different aspects of AI and wider program development. So in cooperating with our team, project management became key to developing skills to efficiently collect, organize, and communicate information from various sources, whilst managing overall project workflow and dealing with large data sets. Our team also worked to improve team collaboration and presentation of project insights throughout the project as we learned to collectively work together in a way that best suited our time, skills, and overall efficiency while adapting to changing and constant challenges, especially in data integration and adjustments to our project vision. On the actual development end, our entire group gained insights into practical applications of AI and understanding how AI in real-world scenarios impact industries, as in the aim of our clients' infusion fund by both using and understanding AI throughout the project, whether it be researching AI labs or using ChatGPT to aid us in debugging and solving issues. Finally, this project overall helped us with problem solving both in programming and in our wider group management as we balanced each group member's schedules with our group project. As we delved into the development process, we broadened our tool set to include different programs. For creating engaging and responsive user interfaces and web applications, we turned to Visual Studio Code and React. These tools helped us build interactive and dynamic interfaces, making the user experience more enjoyable. When it came to the backend, the part responsible for data processing, we used JavaScript. Its versatility made it a great choice for coding the
guys. Okay. Can I see the product? Like, is there a demo for it?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, sure. I'll
because it seems like we're reading through a script, like we know what happened here, right? But I kind of wanted to see, like, okay, how does this whole work? Can you demo that? Yeah.
All right. If you want to stop screen sharing, I can start screen sharing.
Wait, well, one second. Let me just read through this.
Sure.
All right, so couple questions here. So, let's just say you are scraping these websites. How deep do you scrape? Like, do you take a root URL? Do you scrape all the way to like couple levels? Or how deep do you scrape?
We scrape only on the page level, like not on the recursive level. What we are going to do is like we can recursively level on the like based on the URL. So if you can, like, as you find more URLs, you can go further and scrape more pages. So further collecting more URLs.
But that can be really, really deep, right? So are you gonna scrape everything, or how deep do you go?
Not just like just for the pages and the textual content for a page, and we can, like, what we have focused on, like we can dynamically add URLs instead of letting it flow through the recursively through the pages.
Okay. And then, these web pages, they are updated, from time to time, right? Are you
Yes.
each time just scrape everything, or how do you deal with the dynamical feature, like nature of these websites?
Yeah. So for now we have kept so for now we have not like addressed on that part, like because the content gave how to differentiate between the content has been like one of the questions. So for now we have separated the content based on date, so we can have separated data based on like date level. So we'll have, so sometimes there's redundancy, but we can always have weekly updates on the websites. so that we can keep collecting the data what that is there.
Okay, do I hear this right? So basically you can scrape it, and each time you scrape it, you have a timestamp to it. And then you can use AI to say, okay, do I see updated concept or not? If I see updated content, then let's shoot an email. If not, then forget about it. Don't shoot an email. Is that the logic there?
Yeah, that is the logic, but that's not been like implemented yet because we are not able to implement the AI that could differentiate between those on a conceptual level. Like,
Got it. Okay. All right, cool. So you have version 1.0, you can scrape, you can send email.
yeah.
All right. Okay, cool.
All right. Here we go. So let me know when everyone can see the screen.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So this is like the main dashboard, the home page. At the top we have some facts about how many technologies we're tracking at the moment, how many summaries we've collected so far, and total words that we've summarized. And then just as a proof of concept, we added in some values here, but depending on the month, it would display how many summaries for each AI technology we've collected. And then down here, we have just some little descriptions of each of the technologies. And then we have a couple triggers on the dashboard. This one searches through different publication websites with research articles. And you can select one, and then it'll, based on a set of keywords, it'll search for articles containing those things, and then it'll save the URLs of those websites into our list of websites. And then this trigger on the left here, this summarizes all the articles that we've collected. It'll go through each web page and take out all the data and then summarize it. And then on this website, by default, we have a list of summaries of OpenAI based on the website URLs we've collected. But then you can also select dates and the different AI technologies. Oh, and then we also have an email.
Wait, hold on 1 second. So when we, for example, having these summaries, or these summaries about summaries about what? This is a summary about all the content of the website, or it's about the publication? What are we
yeah,
scraping?
so basically, so
Focusing on
first
now?
what you would do is you would go to you would first be searching these websites for any articles surrounding OpenAI, sale, stuff like that, right? And then it'll save those website URLs into a list of websites, and then we'll summarize those websites, and then they'll be displayed here. So you're looking at so yeah, so it's just and then in our email.
Okay, so
sure.
So it's to summarize the entire website. It's not summarized about publications or anything like
It's summarizing specific articles on the website.
But these articles could be, for example, like I just post a link about the article on the website, right? It's like, okay, have you seen those scientific groups where they have publication tab? It's just list of publications, right? And you have to go through each link, and then you would go and find these articles, right? Like, so it sounds like right now this doesn't really summarize the article. It only summarizes, okay, whatever on this web page. Is that correct?
Yeah, so we try to do that as like a recursive link, like from whatever data we are collecting, we can separate the text and the URLs and the images, and we could save the URLs, but that was creating a lot of issues on, like, in terms of the overload on the scraper, as well as in the overload on the summarizer functionality. So that is something that we have kept, like if there is a needed, that is like an easy addition to the website. Like we can keep it in the loop or in a recursive way to go generate URLs, like go through URLs and collect data. But for now, we did not put that in the perspective because to keep it lighter on the node. But yeah, that is something that if we can deploy this product and if we can keep the scraper running for a period of time, then that could be, and then if we can like trigger the automate the triggers, then once after the deployment, that would be an easy addition to do on this platform, right?
Okay, cool. So I'm wondering like how many times you guys spoke to David, the contact from Future Fund?
We actually connected with him twice.
You spoke to him twice. Did you guys actually show this product to him by any chance?
No, we have not been able to like demo to him yet.
Okay, so what I recommend is we can essentially take today's video and Blake can get it to you guys and send it to David and see what he says, right? It's really important to get the client to look at this, but my kind of like feedback here, I think you guys are technically competent. The website looks beautiful, it's functional, right? Looks like you have done the scraping, looks like you have done the summarization. But I think the product direction might not be the right direction, if that makes any sense. Because when I look at this feels almost like static information. I know about these already. Why would I want this every single week? Does that make sense to you? Because if for example, this is something that we track every single week, right? Don't you think that that's going to be something that's dynamical, that's changing, and therefore I need something automated so that I will know what the hell is going on in the AI community, right? Make sense? Right? So I think this part is you have to be really careful and think about, how do you deliver the product, right? So it's not just like, for example, like, making the product, make it pretty, have a bunch of websites, but it's really, really important to make something that people want, right? So this means that go talk to your users, talk to your client more often. I think that's like this team, needs particularly more. Yeah.
Also, to make the sources more relevant, we try to integrate the APIs from the research institutes like PubMed, Scopus, and IEEE. We thought that would be like a reliable source to go for. So that's why we try to do that. And what those give us is like the URLs to research papers, and we believe that the results on those websites will keep getting updated throughout the time. So it will add a lot of that can add a lot of weight to our information in terms of usefulness about the research papers that come in the results. So we are able to extract the URLs of the research papers from those websites by using their APIs and exposed API keys. So and we are able to collect them as well. So if we could like if we can just loop in that feedback URLs that are collected from their end to our script and scraper. We just have to like put them the files in the source, and then we can make it recursive. And
yeah,
only
yeah. So yeah, so as I said, like I have no doubt, right? If you have already demonstrated you can do this. You have already demonstrated, right? But it's really just like, are we building the right thing for our customer, right? Guys, this also falls in not just a sheesh, right? Like for all of you, right? If you're spending time doing this, you need to ask yourself, like, if I'm an investor, am I going to use this? Because this seems like something I can Google it, I'll see it. There's no dynamic nature in here. There's no automation here. Does it make sense to you? Right? I think this is something that you guys need to, start, thinking about it, because as you go into any profession, right, you're going to have your local freedom to do whatever you need. But then it's like, how do I make sure I'm doing the right thing and that's going to be impactful? I think that's a key skill set that you're going to have to learn here. Yeah. Okay. For the interest of time, do you guys have more stuff you want to present? Or this is it? If not, we can.
No, that's on the end of the product. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's give this team a round of applause. Thank you so much, for putting this together. So as I said, I think one of the things that you guys probably want to do is follow up with David, right, for this
Yeah, sure.
product, right? And we can go from there.